Holiday weekend edition here at 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Meteorologist Matt Noyes. If you are celebrating this weekend, I hope you have a great holiday. We're going to take care of you whether you're watching Saturday or Sunday, because some of you watch this video on either day. Saturday's warmth is impressive. We get up around 80 degrees in a lot of central and southern New England. There will be some scattered showers and downpours around. If you want to track them today, best way to do it is going to be with our app, totally free. Search 1 Degree Outside Weather, and then go to the radar tab and use past plus future mode. Shows you where the showers have been and where they're going. But with this kind of beautiful warmth that's in place, of course, you're thinking about planting, right? Whether it's plants outside or decorating inside. O'Brien's Garden Center, one of our 1 Degree Outside champions who helps to sponsor us and keep us going. They're in Danvers, Massachusetts. Please keep them in mind here as we get into planting season. Now, same thing for Gate City Reflexology and Massage in Nashua, New Hampshire. Big hats off and a thanks for being one of our early 1 Degree Outside champions. If you think your business would like to get on board with that, patreon.com/1 Degree Outside. By the way, same thing that actually for individuals opens the door to our podcast and live streams and things of that nature. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. Radar forecast for today. I think the bark is worse than the bite here as we get to the midday and early afternoon, which is to say I think it looks worse than it's going to be. There is the chance of an isolated shower during the early afternoon that makes its way from west to east in southern New England. The better chances the farther north you go. By mid-afternoon, most of that would be done in southern New England, whatever comes of it anyway. And in northern New England, there's a couple of embedded downpours or a thunderstorm, and then the chance goes up for downpours and thunder as we head to this evening. So we do want you to keep an eye to the sky, be weather aware here later on in the day today. We don't know how widespread it's going to be, but we do believe there will be some storms around. And again, having notifications turned on in our app, particularly for lightning, will let you know if lightning strikes nearby. Just remember, when thunder roars, go indoors. Inside, the best place to be if there's any thunderstorms nearby. And as we get into the evening later on, still some showers left over at 10. They get squashed out. Cold front comes in. Drier air moves in and sets up what is a beautiful Easter Sunday. Total rain out of whatever comes through today is not going to be a lot unless you're right under one of the thunderstorms, and that nails you to get a little bit higher amounts. And then in terms of the overnight lows tonight, 30s, 40s, 50s, depending on where you are from north to south. But either way, swinging in new air, it is going to feel great and look great on Easter Sunday far and wide. I'll show you the high temperature map in a moment. And then as we get in the Marathon Monday or Patriots Day, sunshine to clouds, showers holding off until we get to the evening and the night. Looks like maybe a shower Tuesday morning that would keep moving along, give us a little break, maybe another shower late in the day as a cold front comes in, and that brings in another one of these shots of what will be some really cool, dry, and good air as we get out to the middle of next week as well. So in terms of what you're looking at for Easter, you can find where you're going to be. If you're going to be traveling to northern New England, it's going to be in the 40s for a high. For most of us, we'll come near or maybe just over 60. The breeze will be blowing. You got gusts today to 35 and 40 miles an hour out of the southwest. You got gusts on Easter to about 30 miles per hour coming out of the west-northwest overall for us. And then probably you've got a much lighter wind as we head into Marathon Monday. Sunday night, the wind begins to sit down. Low temperatures go down to the 30s. And here is Patriots Day. You know what, Boston, we'll see if we hit 61 in Boston. I'm not convinced we will. And the reason I say that, there's going to be an onshore wind. It starts out a sea breeze, becomes a light east-southeasterly breeze later in the day. Either way, for runners, you start out in the lower 40s at the start line in the morning when the race first kicks off. Then the temperature is spent in the 50s for much of the race. And even in Boston, we think probably it ends up somewhere in the mid-50s because of the sea breeze at the finish line, both when the kind of professional runners come across and when the rest of us come across. But again, for many of you, it's going to be in the 50s during the race. We probably hit a high of 60 along the race course during the course of the afternoon. Just a reminder, you can grab your swag.1degreeoutside.com. And of course, you can always get the latest right in our app. Keep it with you all weekend long. We'll update you if we need to, and otherwise you get another update as we head into the holiday, Marathon Monday. All right, look forward to seeing you again later at 1degreeoutside.com and atop the home screen of our app.